to throw. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
60 by 6.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down, which he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. Send it by you. At the 60.
He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll run. It's Williams. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and peck on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll run. It's ETN. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's swung out to ETN. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. They'll look to throw yet again. Exiting the pocket right. And he just was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll drop this for ETN. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. He'll get the 1st down inside the 15. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass right side to down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Mason Smith on the stop. We'll try to run for it with Williams.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down running.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Right back to Warren again. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Back to number 82. Out of bounds on the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinals, ready! Liking 18! Go, go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 70 Lions!
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. How can they do it for a 3rd time? Now they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. This about as short as you can get. Schrader's kick is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10.
Colts 10. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throw here to begin the drop. Catch man right side by Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Washington. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Ready up! Let's go now! Ready! Hey, smash!
They'll look to throw. That's complete to ETN. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw. The right side, caught by Wiley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Right in straight. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. In motion is Warren. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Completing this one to Downs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one complete to Pierce. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Let's go now. Hawk 7, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He will find Thomas. Into space. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Here we go, set.
That is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd down, here's Williams. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Indianapolis. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And the Colts first down.
Ready?
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side and taken in by down. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Williams. The Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
That's good for a Colts first down.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Moving to his left. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
17. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Dallas Turner in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One's hauled in by Thomas. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
4th quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Over the middle, it is Strange. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Let's go. Go.
Now, faking the give. That's swung out to ETN. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with ETN, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jacksonville. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Colts first down.
Hill drops to throw. Pass right side to Downs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
First and 10.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 34.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air one more time. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Colts.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The Colts will line up for the two-point
He'll look to throw. That is caught.
conversion.
And they get the two-point conversion.
Jaguars 35. Colts.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
They'll throw out of the gun. Going across the field on target to Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good. More on
Love to
Jags.
start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Ready up. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll take this one in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
At the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. On the run to the right. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. And a late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.